We're back. After a few weeks off, we are back with this series. I apologise for taking that break. I couldn't get FIFA to work properly with all the mods that I was using and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyway, we're back and we have the crunch second leg tie in the Europa League against PSV. So let's start off with a bang, shall we? Starting off in the 8th minute with Mason Power turning up on the left-hand side for some reason. He backheels it to Philip Brand and goes inside to Guled Dahoud, who has a strike. And that is well saved by Xerxes. Remember that he is actually our goalkeeper. And from the resulting corner, Mason Power whips it in and bang! It's Thomas Barak who puts us 1-0 up and back on level terms on aggregate. But this was not going to be easy, as in the 30th minute PSV coming forward with Rosario into Diego Lainez, over the top for Pirro, inside, and Manu Vallejo puts PSV back level in this game and back ahead on aggregate. So were we going to crack under the pressure? We'd fought back and been pegged back again. Were we going to be able to save this game? Well, to win this tie, we would have to win on the night by 2 goals, and that puts us one step closer. Ollie Henderson on as a substitute, assisted by the other substitute Fares Hissu, puts us back ahead on the night, level on aggregate. If it stays like this, we go to extra time. We're now right at the end of the game. Could we maybe muster one more chance? It looks like no, but Nicholas does really well to save that. And Ollie Henderson is through. Can he win us the game and the tie? He certainly can. Ollie Henderson comes on as a substitute and single-handedly saves our Europa League campaign. We go through. PSV are out. On to the quarterfinals. Let's go. Our attention though quickly shifts back to the Premier League and trying to secure a top 4 spot to see if we can qualify for the Champions League in that way. Starting off away at Aston Villa. 14th minute and Aston Villa on the ball. I don't know how to say his name, so I'm not even going to try, but Ruben Neves plays it into Alexis McAllister, forces a point blank save from Federico Alvarez. But Villa were not messing around, and this time McAllister was the assister as Jack Grealish puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to the Villa. 39th minute now, and Ollie Henderson on the ball gives it to Nathan Bakington, but look at that run from Thomas Nicholas. Absolutely no one's picked him up at all. He's through on goal, easy finish, equaliser. So here we are then, kicking off for the second half as Bakington plays it back to Henderson. Now Thomas Nicholas going on a run. Roulette's around one man, tries to dribble around another, manages to rainbow flicker over him. He puts the ball into the box and it's found its way into the back of the net. It's gone in off Callum Chambers. There's nothing he could have done. And we're in the lead. Oh, and that's it. Okay, sound. Southampton. First chance comes in the 15th minute with Mladenovic. Oh my days, I got my words muddled up there. And Mladenovic to Nicholas, through for Nathan Bakington, has a go. Pacheco makes a save. And that was pretty much all that happened in the first half, so let's move swiftly on to the second half. We've got a corner in the 52nd minute that Mason Power's going to whip in, and Nathan Bakington is just going to head it into the back of the net, because it's just that easy. 61st minute now, and Mladenovic unleashes one of his trademark long shots. This time it's saved though. 75th minute now, and Nicholas onto Mladenovic, now Dahoud through for Nathan Bakington on his weaker foot, and that finish was a little easier. Are you ready to find out our next Europa League opponents? Easy.
Help.
Starting off in the 6th minute, Ollie Henderson backheels it to Nathan Bakington, and he's got the pace to get away from the 2 defenders, but he skied it. We're right at the end of the first half, and Haaland's on a free kick and he hits the post. It comes back to Angelino. It's on the edge of the box right about now. Julian Brandt inside gives it to Angelino to Haaland, and that is a huge block from Dexter Ford.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Well, that's fair. 71st minute, and Ollie Henderson plays it brilliantly through to Mason Power. He's through on goal, chips it in, and who is there? None other than Nathan Bakington, and that is justice. Now into the 80th minute, and this could be a huge chance to take the lead here. Thomas Nicholas is past everyone. He just needs to put it past the goalkeeper. And he just doesn't do anything. But we don't give up, and in the 86th minute, Nicholas lays it off to Bakinson. Bakinson sees Nicholas in space. Nicholas goes outside, crosses it in towards Mason Power, and with his first goal of the entire season, Mason Power could have scored the most important goal of the season. A mid-episode table update? What's one of these? Anyway, we're currently sitting in 6th place. We are 2 points behind Chelsea in 4th. We have a game in hand on Chelsea. Everton have a game in hand on us. So it's all a bit unsure at the moment. And now we come up against 8th place Manchester United. Should be quite easy, right? Well, I've got 3 words for you. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That is all. Now it is time for by far the biggest game of our season so far. And I skipped the intro for it. And we start in the 13th minute with Cazuere playing a ball up to Mason Power. The touch is brought down by Angelino, and that volley was not far away from Mason Power. Now here come Dortmund with Montiel. Plays it inside to Fabinho, and that wasn't far away either. Great block in the end from Brannan, but that could have gone anywhere. Into the second half, and Jude Bellingham plays it to Brandt, and how about that for a block from Charlie Gilliam from the shot of Erling Haaland. Now we're in the 71st minute, and we could be off for a quick counter-attack here. We've got 4 against 2, and Thomas Nicholas can just burst away from the defence. He's got support, but he doesn't need it. He puts us 1-0 up on the night, 3-1 up on aggregate, and surely we are through now. Okay, why I gotta jinx it like that for? It's fine though, because we're still ahead on aggregate, so we can still go through. We're now not ahead on aggregate, so we're not going through. Well then, extra time it is, and we're in the 94th minute as Fabinho plays it into Sancho. Lovely bit of passing play there, and Zakaria luckily hits it straight at Alvarez. We're heading up the other end now, and Bakinson plays it through to Dahoud. He's got a lot to do here, Guled Dahoud. He's got no support, but you know what? He can go himself if he wants. He cuts inside, has the shot, and it's punched away by Dean Henderson. Now into the 110th minute, and Dortmund coming forward again. It's Theo Hernandez on the ball, plays it inside to Jude Bellingham, to Haaland, to Zakaria. It's blocked by Ford. The ball is high up in the air. The keeper's coming for it. But in the end, it's Julian Brandt who gets there first. And Dortmund have completely turned the tie around. And that is it. That is it. We are out of the Europa League. That's it. That's done. So now we're just going to have to try and go on a mega run in the Premier League to get that top 4 spot. Burnley up first, top 4 is the aim. And it was time for these players to stake their claim. Nicholas puts one in, and he does it so nicely. And is that all that happened? Well, okay, at this point I was supposed to say precisely, but we actually scored again, so that line's ruined. Everton up next, a very big game. If we lost here, I would feel much pain. They were there already, inside the top 4. But during this game, they looked quite poor. We come away from this game with another 3. Hey, hit that subscribe button. It's free. It was the blue half of Manchester who were up next for us, and they were down here looking to cause a fuss. But we scored loads of goals and played really well. Off themselves, Manchester City. They were like a shell. And if you thought this was going to be easy, well, sorry to put you down, because it was Liverpool up next, who were in town. But once again, we brushed them aside, like they were stuck in mud. And now this top 4 battle is looking rather good. Okay, so we're now on to the final game of the season. As you can see, we sit in 5th place, 1 point behind Everton, 3 behind Arsenal. The big news is that Everton play Arsenal. So what we need to do is win. Simple as that. We need to beat Brighton on this final day. We need Arsenal to beat Everton, or for that to be a draw. If Everton win that game, we will not get top 4. Simple as that. We need to win, and we need to hope Everton don't. So let's go and beat Brighton, shall we? I mean, I already mentioned it, but we're playing Brighton. And in the 21st minute is when the first chance comes along as Kakure on the ball, passes it inside to Bissouma. He goes through for Timothy Weah, but he sees Bissouma in a bit more space and his shot is saved by Alvarez. 34th minute though, we're coming forward with Guled Dahoud. He spots the run of Mason Power. Can he finish it? He can, you know. And you know how earlier on he scored his first goal of the entire season against Dortmund. This is his second goal of the entire season. And once again, it could be the most important goal of our season. And not long later, and he's on it once again, passes it inside to Nathan Bakinson, and an injured Nenad Mladenovic has just scored with a wicked deflection and made it 2-0. This is absolutely huge. And we could have time to get some more here as Thomas Nicholas coming down the left. That's a cracking save from Rui, to be fair. But we need to watch our backs as Arataga on the left-hand side for Brighton crosses it in. Lovely cross. And Munoz, so good they named him twice, has put Brighton back into it. But that is it. That is the end of the game. We've done our half of the bargain to get into the top 4. The fans are celebrating loads. The players are hugging each other. Look at the size difference of Hisu and Bakinson. The manager, Daniel Ricciardo, is happy. Does this mean we've done it? Have we managed to get into the top 4? Let's find out. Woo! We've done it! Top 4 Champions League football for next season. At the start of this season, I didn't think that was possible. We had a horrendous start, but a massive run put together in the second half of the season has got us into the Champions League for the next season. Absolutely huge. Let us quickly go through the player stats for this season. Thomas Nicholas was our top scorer with 22 goals, with Nathan Bakinson not far behind with 20. The person with the most clean sheets was Marshall Kadewere with 19, with our top goalkeeper clean sheets being Federico Alvarez with 15. And our top assister was Nathan Bakinson with 12, and Thomas Nicholas just one behind him on 11. Shout out to Mason Power, by the way, who got 8 assists as well. Well guys, that is it from me for this season, and that is also it from Connor Donaghy, Alfonso Maldonado, Zach Perkins, Tyler Lawson, AJ Rijali, Runrot Wongtaki, Matt Collins, Jordan Lee, Joseph Marsden, Junior Burke and Moussa Sabali. Those guys will be leaving the club after this season and will play no further part. So thank you to all those guys in the squad. A lot of them there since the beginning. But that is it. We move on to a new season and we move on to Champions League football. And also the next video coming up will be a new kit vote. So get excited for that. Until next time, thanks so much for watching. Peace.